We're going to start this off with the obligatory, and no, we're live. Welcome back. Mappa, number 15, where we just chill out, make maps, have fun, and BS. So, hi. Pretty much as always, I'm here with my boy Brian, and I'm going to start tabbing and screen sharing so you can see the blank canvas. I have no idea what I'm going to make today. So, yeah, let's just start with some randoms. It's a good random shape. Let's see. Yep. If you type random shape, Google will give you a random shape.
Hello there.
Whoa, somebody else joined in. What's up? It's Micah. How you doing, brother? So, yeah, I'm just fooling around with Google Images right now, literally getting some random shapes. Just, cause that's what I tapped over. So I got some random shapes here. Just increase their size. So we got 1, 2, 3. Right?
That's what you're gonna do. That's gonna be your island or something.
I guess.
Testing.
Oh, I hear you now, brother.
I can hear you.
My mouse wants to double click. We heard you say testing. If anything else came after that, I don't know.
Oh, so I guess it worked then.
Yeah. So this blue thing seems like a smaller island somewhere. This, I guess, is over there. Let's maybe this collided with a larger continental mass, right? This is just a massive thingy. We all need massive thingies in our maps. That's the massive thingy in the map, right? And you know what? Let's say these two actually collided over there, just a bit, like they're coming into contact, just a bit. And this little, I don't know what this is. Let's throw it in around here. Just a bit. See, that's looking like a map already, not really, kind of, sort of, no. Anybody that has GIMP could probably do this in GIMP, or, like, I guess cut up sheets of paper into just the most random just tear the paper. You come up with some random stuff. So, basically what I'm going to do now is trace it. Put some little, maps, they have little squiggly squigs on the coastlines. So that's one coastline. Then we got a coastline over here. I don't know what this is. Let's just say it's got like some sort of large inland ocean sea thing over there. This large. This would be a good inland saltwater sea or lake or saltwater marsh or something, right?
Yeah, why not?
So that's that. Let me get a new area. And because when continental plates collide, they create mountain ranges. So we'll just have like a mountain range there. Mountain range is like all here. Just to get a really rough idea of what is what. Well, then we gotta go cheer. Control Shift I. Fill that up. Create a little masky mask and then just fill everything up. Masky mask, 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 mask. Masky mask, 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 mask. Just do that real quick. Give it a bit of a stroke so it looks like I did something. Ah, stroke it. Stroke it real good. Dun, 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 dun. We get another ninja in here. I'm feeling like we got another ninja in here. What's
Hey, long time no see.
up? What's up? What's up?
Not much. I just finished a Pathfinder session.
Ooh. Pathfinder. Oh my gosh, I got a bad joke. It should come out with a new supplement for Pathfinder, right? An adventure series called Pathfinder: The Search for Balance. I don't hate Pathfinder. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that loves to get edition wars, but you gotta admit, Pathfinder is like, hey, Pathfinder to me feels like what is it, like Dragon Ball Z, right?
Well, like huge power creep.
Yeah, where it's like every episode something needs to double in power, and it's like, okay, the world was nearly destroyed by you last episode, but this episode we sneezed and defeated you. I'm talking about DBZ in every Dragon Ball afterwards.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a training arc. Or about 100 episodes to doing squats, and then you unlock the new level. I honestly wouldn't know, because the game I'm in, we play like maybe once a month, and it's not very combat heavy, but we didn't really adjust the experience gain for that. So we've been playing for almost 2 years, and I just got to level 3.
What?
Yeah, so we've kind of sidestepped that whole issue. We play as a circus troupe, so there's actually very little combat. Although I did get battle axed in the face once, and I'm a gnome now. I got resurrected.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah, I like being a gnome. Whole new perspective.
That sounds crazy, but I guess it's one of those weird things where, like, the unfortunate thing of only getting experience for killing things.
I mean, we get experience for performances too. The GM worked that into the system, but most of our sessions have been pretty role-playing heavy, actually. We would spend most of it doing role-playing, and then we would do a little bit of combat in one session. The next one, most of it role-playing, and then a little bit of performance. And so it all stacks up very slowly. Of course, there were lots of breaks where we couldn't get a game for a while.
I mean, it sounds like 2 years, level 3.
Yeah, it's fun though. I like it. I like the
like it's
slow burn.
That would drive me mad.
Level 3.
Yes.
Yeah, go open it. Mhm. But yeah, I don't know about. I like progression. Getting new toys and stuff.
Yeah, our progression has been more focused on story. It's a very story-heavy adventure. Not too actiony, but there's a good amount of it. But yeah, I wouldn't want every game to be like this. It's just it's something I'm enjoying. It's because it's different. It's not what you usually expect.
Yeah, I like I like a mixture of everything though. Like, don't do that. A bit of investigation, story, drama, fighting. Like in those old comics where X-Men to be playing volleyball in one panel, and 3 panels later they're trying to save the world.
Yeah, that's kind of like us, except mostly it's parties. One of our characters worships Caden, the god of parties. So naturally, that happens a lot.
Getting your groove on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let me tab over for a second. I see some 3D-ishness.
This is the Garden of Eden creation kit for Fallout.
That's why I can't. This is why I can't mess with Fallout. Everybody be like, "What happened to Nelson?" Fallout happened. Oh.
Yeah, it does kind of consume you.
How's the functionality of that?
The creation kit?
Yeah.
Not great. It's actually pretty terrible. I don't know how they can make games out of it. But when you get the hang of most of the controls, it's pretty cool. Because these are virtually the same tools they used for Morrowind.
What?
Yeah, they just keep patching the engine, but it's the same game engine. Just kind of with a lot of duct tape.
Somebody forgot to wash this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like some creation kits just don't. They just don't. Like ease of functionality sometimes is missed, and like learning curves. They don't make things so that they can be easily learned, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's been what I've been dealing with for a while. This was Plan B. This was like the second thing I wanted to do. The first thing I wanted to do was import a map I made in GIMP as a height map, and then create like a whole new continent, which is something you should be able to do because there are tools for it, but you need like the most ridiculously specific file format I have ever seen.
What file
And the
format
only
is
way to
that?
do it is to go through this really complicated, ridiculous process with third-party software.
So it's not like a Targa or a TIFF, PNG, nothing
Nope.
normal.
Nope. It's hold on. Height map import. Hold on. I should. Oh crap! I forgot to set the active file.
because I haven't messed with stuff in a while. But um, do you have any other 3D programs? Because like to do, it's not necessarily a height map, but you can get a height map out of ZBrush, and maybe I don't know, maybe you might be able to import the geometry that way.
I've got something called L3DT, which lets me generate and/or import height maps and then export them as raw files, which, according to the tutorial, I must then import to Photoshop, tweak them, then put them back into L3DT, tweak them again, then save it as a raw file again, and then I go through a third-party program designed for Morrowind, because apparently this problem's been around forever, which uses a command line interface to create the mod, and then you edit the mod already made.
Oh man, that is just great.
It's amazing.
You know, is this specifically for any project or any specific mod you're working on?
Yes. For Fallout, I'm kind of see. Well, mostly just to learn how to use the creation kit. For Fallout, right now I'm making, what I've been trying to make is something based on Ooh from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Just to try and get used to all the controls, and then I have a more serious project based in, it would just be like a straight up regular Fallout, but based in Niagara Falls.
Mm. I don't know, man. Like the Unity engine was not so bad to work with. Unreal Engine is not so bad to work with. It's actually pretty easy. But yeah, if it's for Fallout, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I don't think anyone can. It's a mess. It's fun though.
I love working in 3D.
Because this is basically the same software they used to actually make the game.
Yeah, with all those extra steps, that just, I don't know.
I think they probably had some shortcuts that they're not sharing with us.
Yeah, something seems proprietary there. Because that is way too much. Way too much extra work. Like for that to be in a production team, especially like a large scale production team, that is so grossly inefficient.
Yeah, what I imagine they have ways of streamlining it. I've been waiting for them to upload their tutorials onto the website because they set up a wiki and everything for it. They have a page dedicated to a whole well-organized series of tutorials to learn how to use the creation kit, and they just never added the actual tutorials. 4, 2, says active file. But Bethesda is pretty pro modding, which I like. So it's kind of hard to stay mad at them about this sort of thing, because they freely released their own development software and encourage people to make their own mods, which they do. I think that's really cool. Most game companies don't bother with that.
Yeah. So are you like on ModDB and stuff?
Bethesda, the main place for Bethesda is the Nexus, nexusmods.com.
Yeah.
And Bethesda just released their own in-game mod store or mod place.
What?
Yeah, Bethesda.net. It's they actually added it so that you can import the mods to consoles.
Wow.
Yeah, and the new HD remake of Skyrim coming out in October, that's going to have the mod support on consoles as well.
I think they should just use Skyrim and remake Morrowind.
I think they're doing that, Nelson.
Yeah, there's actually a fan group that's been making a Morrowind remake in the Skyrim engine for a few years now, and it looks beautiful. It's called Skywind.
Nice. Because that was my favorite in the entire series.
That's the general consensus.
Like, I remember getting different pauldrons and like mismatching pauldrons so I can get like the look that I wanted. You know?
Yes, they brought that back for Fallout 4, which gives me hope for Elder Scrolls 6.
Hope beyond hope.
Well, number 6 won't be out for a long time.
No, not for a while.
But we have Skyrim Enhanced Edition to have fun with when that comes.
What did I save it as? $2020. Okay, so it needs to be saved as a single-channel 32-bit floating-point DDS file in DXGI format, R32 float. It won't work.
Wow. That's, yeah. That's just great.
Yeah. They probably have some tool that quickly converts a height map into that format. But that didn't come with the creation kit, so I've got to use Tess Onwin, the Elder Scrolls Onwin, which was made for Morrowind. Because apparently it didn't work for Morrowind either. Although it was less specific, because I checked and Skyrim just needs a raw file. It's not that specific in Skyrim, so I don't know how they made it worse in Fallout 4.
Again, it feels proprietary. Now, was that the only? Nope. There should be mountains on this side too.
What are you making?
For me?
Yeah.
Just a random map. I started from nothing with no idea, and this is this is what I've got so far. Yeah, why that should not be that heavy in stroke. Oh, that's because that's open. All right. This is what I got so far, and this all started with some random shapes downloaded off of Google. So I just took the random shapes, moved them around like continental plates with some with the multiply mode on each layer, and wherever they collide is where I'm putting the mountain ranges.
Cool.
Because, when continental plates collide, they create mountain ranges.
That makes sense.
So that's what I'm doing. Like when worlds collide, this is what it sounds like. Oh, there they go with the fireworks.
Fireworks. Our fireworks will be right round the corner with the 12th.
This is what it sounds
Attached with seasonal violence.
I'm sorry, shouldn't laugh. Just the way that sounds when you say it. We'll have fireworks right around the corner, along with seasonal violence. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a cynic. I've watched too much of George Carlin growing up. I'm just happy it's just fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks are pretty.
So yeah, man, this is the first time on Mappa. I do believe any 3D mapping has ever taken place.
Really?
I think so, as far as I can remember.
I'm honored.
You're gonna have to next Mappa, I'm gonna have to break out my ZBrush. Make a mountain range like this in ZBrush. Huh?
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, then the haters are gonna hate some more. Man, pick one thing. Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm fucking mapping. Mapping is so relaxing. These are like really fast mountains, but I don't know. Is there any other way you can generate geometry for your map, or is it only through the height maps?
I can do it manually, but which works for like small islands really well, because that's mostly what it's designed for. But that takes a really long time, and I had a map ready and a plan to go forward, so I just got really stubborn about it. The real issue is that there's no way to keep track of north and south in here.
Oh, wow.
Which is, in a 3D landscape, it's really easy to get totally lost. So working from a pre-made plan for like a whole small continent isn't really going to work.
Just make sure you put landmarks in there. Easily recognizable landmarks.
Oh yeah, but you start with just an infinite ocean, and you have to raise the land to do it.
Oh, you're talking about using the toolkit to make a map.
Yeah. Yeah, the geography is pretty distinct on the map I have. So, actually, I think I made it last time I was in a Mappa, which was ages ago.
Yeah.
It was long ago.
A long time ago in a Mappa hangout far, far away.
I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness.
I, Aku, the ships are... Yeah. I love that guy's voice, man. That voice actor?
Mako.
Great.
May he rest in peace. They're actually bringing Samurai Jack back. They're doing they're making a mini-series to finish the story.
Hopefully they leave them alone and let them do what they do. Let's produce amazingness. Well, you Robotronin, dude.
They're giving him a lot of creative freedom, it looks like.
Nice. because I love their
Andy
work.
Tartakovsky.
You gotta move downtown. Let's see, that doesn't follow the same. Yeah, there you go. Then we sort of change the flow and make the mountain ranges a tad bit more. Make the happy little mountain range a tad bit more shallow in places, because you know it relax. It's coming at the end of the line. Mountain ranges. I just want to relax sometimes. Reaching up into the heavens is not an easy job. Terrible.
Oh, where'd you go?
Too bad you can't like import what you call like that same sort of program they use for voxels, Minecraft.
Oh, like Minecraft maps?
They've got a specific program for generating landscapes in Minecraft.
Yeah, but they work on very different principles.
Yeah, but still, you can get. I'm saying it's too bad. Like getting a map like that and blurring out the edges and blending the edges so that they lose that voxel shape and become more smooth would be nice.
Yeah. Well, L3DT, the software program, can generate pretty realistic randomized landscapes. In addition to using pre-made height maps.
You know what creative program I had fun with back in the day besides the Unreal Engine was, I think it was still a version of the Unreal Engine. That's probably why I had a lot of fun with it. But Far Cry. But like when Far Cry 1 first came out,
they released dev tools on it.
Basically cutting edge technology. Oh man, looking at it now.
Yeah.
So weird.
when it came out, it was Far Cry and Planescape. Like the old Planescape had a creation kit that you could use that was like so fun. Just sit there for so many hours, just making a dungeon with the right lighting.
Number Torment.
Yeah, that's Planescape.
There was no more.
No, that was Planescape. Planescape Torment. Yeah, with the blue face on the cover. Yeah. Oh man, that was so fun to mess with. All right, why did I? Oh yeah, because I gotta save this. And now we need some rivers, don't we? For the should I put rivers in for a world like a? That's not even a whole world map. Like a region map, like that far away.
I would say so. Got a lot of mountains going on. Might as well have rivers too.
It's like some messed up. I need another continental plate. Is what I need. So they got like this is the under the sea. Life is sweater. No, life is better here where it's wetter, as you can see. So you got this little. Come on, wrong. I got rid of the mask. There we go. This little inland sea. Little island in it.
So, Stephen, is this something you've already made? Yeah? This bridge?
No, this bridge was already in the game. I'm just adding settlement on top of it.
Ah, cool.
Which I only realized after making it. it was already pretty much right next to another settlement in the game.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to work out a story way to make that make sense.
Would they like be the is it right next to the bridge?
It's pretty close. How the game works is these green boxes in Fallout 4, these are settlements that you can actually build in-game using the built-in settlement builder that they added for Fallout 4. So this is initially run by raiders.
Ah.
And then you can either just happen upon them, or a quest can send you here to clear out the raiders, and afterwards you get access to the workshop that lets you build the settlement in-game. And so what I was thinking of doing is replacing all of these generic raider spawners with voiced NPCs with dialogue, and have it kind of interact with the quest that I had in mind for the settlement on the bridge.
Alright, cool.
You're gonna voice act your NPCs?
Yeah,
Nice.
A nice one.
I fancy myself a bit of a VA.
And I want to be a voice actor.
I can get you a role.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's act with the. Let's act. Let's act. We're not acting. We're acting. Let's act with the voices. Leave
How many
me
voices
my
do you
sleep.
need? How many voices do you need? Because between me and Nelson, we can do quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, the story I have in mind. And it froze again. The story I had in mind is the house on top of the bridge is populated by a large, a very large kind of backwoods family. And
Sorry, go ahead.
this settlement is populated by about 5 raiders. And the idea I had is that you can convince one of the raiders to join your cause and turn on the others, and then he'll be like the mayor of the settlement.
What the hell was that, dude?
Huh?
You.
Me? That was me having a burst. Of
Nervous breakdown? Yeah.
Um,
So what he needs is he needs them country folk.
Yes.
We need them country folk. You want to do some country folk there, Brian?
yeah.
Not you. Nobody told me.
Well, I can definitely, try and. Or maybe I should try something like this.
Well, see here, I can definitely try to do some country folk voices, but I can't guarantee a damn thing over here. Terrible. They're terrible people.
They're all unstoppable.
Well, I see it.
Damn little dudes coming in and trying to take our crops.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Okay, I'm laughing. Oh, it's terrible. He said they're raiders. These some strong boys. Can't
Yes.
be no raider without having a little strength in your system.
This game does take place in post-apocalyptic Boston, though. Can you do Boston?
I don't know. How does a Bostonian sound? That's what they call. They're called Bostonians. I didn't invent it. Don't ask me why.
All right, you're hired.
I don't know how to do no Bostonian. What does a Bostonian sound like? And this is like this huge, just a winding river. Talking about voice acting in country. I could imagine like being in forested areas and country people living here. Got that going down right there. All right. And some larger rivers over here. These large rivers ain't even like halfway appearing on the map. It's all right. It's all right. I'm guessing this would be like another lake, small little lake. But see, here's the thing though, like a lake with so many, like coming from so many mountains, you would think that it would start forming a delta around here, right?
Cross the delta.
Cross the delta. There's a bird's foot delta. That's what it is. It's called a bird's foot delta. Because that delta right there look like a bird's foot, almost. Not quite particularly, but almost. Yeah, right. What's the delta? Am I getting too detailed with the damn rivers? There's too many damn rivers.
I don't know. It looks nice.
Yeah. Cross the delta. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. This was supposed to be a map that I could finish in the Mappa time. I'm over here taking my time. Too much time with it. Time is it? It's already been almost an hour, man.
Is it already?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes. We've been in here 45 minutes already. And I can't say to myself I've developed much of anything. I've just been fiddling around with these mountains over here far too long.
Oh, I'll just have a practice. Let's do experiment with brushes.
Uh-oh, a brush experiment.
Yeah, a brush is shit. Now let's do something with butterflies.
You want to do something with butterflies? All right, you can do something with butterflies. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Just like, oh yeah.
What? And then Matt called me just said 3. Left the kid without his Tootsie Pop. That kid should have had a new stuffed animal on his chest.
She was like, how long do I gotta keep licking this Tootsie Pop till I get to the center? I don't know, let me see. Crunch, thanks. Not so much. Also, you need another one. I don't have one.
That was sacrificed for the experiment. You now have your results. Please grab another Tootsie Pop, because in any scientific experimentation, duplication of the results must be available to verify in the first. Just get me another damn Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Terrible, but also funny as shit.
That owl is just wrong.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, man. Gosh. I was fucked up.
Oh, you terrible. Stop with your cussing, boy. Don't you be cussing up in here, my Mappa.
Cussing.
Yeah, this is a family channel.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
I try, but
Not so far,
got so far.
far.
But in the
It
end,
was all pointless, nigga. Stop.
doesn't even matter.
Look at that! Look at that butterfly
See all that
brush
you
and
did right
everything.
there? Yeah. All that you did right there? All that you did, it didn't matter.
One
Yeah,
thing,
sorry.
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Oh, jeez. That's your Magic Kingdom, Brian. Now you gotta finish it.
Oh yeah,
Now you gotta
a
make that into a real
Magic
picture.
Kingdom to finish.
That's your Magic Kingdom right there. Have you been to Butterfly Mountain? No? Oh, the stories I could tell you. But there's no time for that. Quickly, grab your swords. No, not those. Your actual swords, yes. Oh, imagine Full Metal Jacket, but like back in the medieval fantasy era, but the same kind of like attitude and wording of things.
Yeah.
This is my sword. This is my knife. Oh, terrible. I take that back.
Battery.
Terrible.
I know, huh?
I know.
Fly
I know,
land.
huh? I know it. I know. Okay, all right.
Cross the Delta. Cross the Delta.
Oh.
Welcome to Butterfly Land.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I wish I could just fly away.
Yeah, whatever.
I love deltas so much. We're gonna just make a big delta over here.
Cross the Delta.
Damn right.
Oh.
We need more deltas in our life. Don't you understand that most of the planet's wildlife that is not aquatic,
Yeah.
and even a lot that is aquatic, all live and thrive in the wetlands?
Yeah.
And by wetlands, we mean wetlands like deltas and swamps and bogs. Not just because you're sweating and some of the sweat drip on the ground don't make it a wetland. Okay? Gotta understand that it takes a little bit more effort than that. Carving out. Not really carving out. I'm carving out. Deltas don't carve out anything. They just deposit things. They're like, we've got too much sediment. Fast-moving rivers are stopping at the mouth of the saltwater something else. That sudden stop.
I should be drawing a map, not an illustration.
Well, hey, is it some form of terrain? Oh, wow, you can't even answer it. Damn, dude. Yeah, word. I think I'm gonna have to do another building character soon. I haven't done enough of those.
Yeah, they're fun. Holy gosh, why are they all... I give up.
We're gonna stop here, and like when we stop, well, not stop here, but when it stops, I swear I'm gonna go on Netflix and watch me some Marco Polo.
Did you say Gruffalo?
No, Marco Polo. Garofalo. I'm gonna watch some Janine Garofalo. Cause don't judge me. No. Bum, bum, bum. Day and night. Yep. So sometimes that's how long it takes to make a map. It takes day and night. I map until it starts looking all right, right? What? I got a delta here and here, but they're not the same. What? I don't even know the rest of the lyrics. I just know that one. Hit word, right? What at night? Sound of mouse clicks. It's the sound of work. It's like men at work. Instead of the sound of jackhammers, metal on metal clanging, music playing with the speaker box crying that's topping out. There's just silence and the click, 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 click. It's the sound of men at work. I'm thinking there should be some sort of weird lake over here. Not quite. I mean, it looks kind of like an oxbow, but not quite. Because, like, you know, the way the mountains sort of flow. At night.
This hurts.
Hold the phone. What? Is that's looking a bit busy, isn't it? This high up. It's looking hella busy.
No, I think it looks alright. it's an interesting part of the continent by the looks of it already. There, with all that detail.
I mean, from like, if I take this entire map and
Yeah.
just sort of work on this bit,
Yeah.
the region. I mean, I've only been working on this bit for the past hangout, but like there's rooms for a lot of settlements, like huge grassland plain, a lot of good forests.
Yeah, there's a lot of play with there, so no, I like it. Looks quite interesting.
At least I can always say it's from this crap. Random shapes from Google. Good old Google comes through again. See, I can't imagine much of the rivers getting too far, since like this piece was created because like none of the continents collided there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they trapped in some sort of salt water from the ocean to have an inland sea, but I'm only imagining that like when that happened, like all the rivers that start forming on that edge tend to slope to that sea fairly fast. And I'm almost thinking of filling it up and making it one huge like swamp area
Mhm.
because salt water and deposits. I don't know, but I kind of like that inland, like the Great Lake kind of feel of it.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
At night. This one lake is the one that got away. That makes no sense.
Like you're playing Slitheroo.
What?
It's like you're playing Slitheroo.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Slitherio?
Is that what you call it?
Slitherian?
Slither.io.
Yeah.
It's a website.
I don't know.
Slither works. That's a fun game. Once in a while.
I played it a little bit.
It's better than Agario, which was the first version, where you played as amoebas.
Alright.
It was basically the opposite. You actively chased after other smaller players. So that's so naturally for an online game that devolved into like a few players constantly on top and everyone else just kind of struggling to survive for very long, which lost its appeal.
Save. That's nothing. That is going to be something else, because I'm going to do that. At night. At night. Day and night. What? We need this. This probably needs to be shrunk 3. To go down here. Do I have any funky? No, I just got the cloud brushes. So I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is shrink that, space that out a lot, scatter that, drop the count up. Probably need to shrink it a bit more. Okay. It's some good place for forests. Pat, pat, pat. It's a pretty good place for a pretty vast forest. Along this river.
What brush is that you using for your forest, Nelson?
It's a normal round brush, and I just fiddled around with the layer options and the scatter of the brush.
Yeah, it's quite effective.
Thank you. It's pretty simple. Get that.
And the stroke really helps too.
What day and night? What?
For a moment, I thought you were going to keep those 2 open plains, like 2 BDIs in your forests.
I was kind of thinking about it, but I figured 1 would be enough. Because this size looks like it's a fairly large map.
Yeah, that looks like a huge map.
You know, so that in and of itself is going to be quite a big forest. A little bit of a, that little bit, a big, a huge, an enormous clearing in that forest.
Yeah, you have those little mountains, and then you have those massive ones. In the center.
Really big one. Because I did it this way, because it was the area where 3 continents collided. And this little area is just where 2 of the continents kissed. You know, there's a lot smaller of an overlap. So I tried to use the shapes that I started off with to inform my decisions.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a pretty neat idea to decide where the mountains should be with shapes like that.
Yeah, it's kind of how they form, like in nature, you know. It's also interesting to think of, like, once you have that, you start. Have you ever seen the sort of time lapses where I use a lasso tool and I start off with a Pangea and I tear it apart?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like doing that too. Because it kind of like everything kind of eventually does fit together. Because it all did start from a single thing. Now, for those that know geomorphology, I learned what I learned from watching a kids show. So, you know, don't criticize me if I ain't 1,000,000% correct. Go blame Bill Nye. Bill Nye, Bill Nye, the science guy. Crazy thing is when you're making these maps, like, sometimes I feel like I've got too much forests.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you've ever been to a pretty natural place, there's shit tons of forests.
Oh yeah.
Like forests are the only reason our globe looks the way it does because we cut all our forests down.
Exactly.
Sometimes I forget that, you know. Being a city boy and all. Day and night. What? I got that song in my head. Can't get it out. Mm, 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 mm. Cootie. Kid Cootie. That's not my name. It is now. Kid Cootie. Kid Cooties. This kind of feels like a temperate area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just for no reason, drop like Mad Fjord on that this one area. Fjords everywhere, fjords for everyone. Why do you have a delta next to a fjord? Because it's pretty. Day and night, what? Excuse me. That's the universe telling me to shut up with that song already. I'm sorry, can you stop with that song? Can you stop with the song already? It's not like you can sing in the first place. But yeah, why is it so quiet? Like,
Yeah, you don't like them when things are quiet. You get suspicious.
I know I get suspicious. Like, what plan are you guys like plotting and scheming against me? What what have I ever
Yeah,
done to
we're
you
gonna
guys?
take
Really,
over your
like,
channel. Yeah.
what have I ever done to you guys to make you plot and scheme against me the way you are right now? Like, it's just not right.
Just because.
Yo, that game is like an '80s movie on crack.
It's
Just
just that
cause.
antique that you have, and I just want it.
No. If you're gonna be jealous about anybody in this, be jealous about Barker. He got that sexist antique. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what? Which one?
It looks like it looks like it's the 21WX.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, Barker, you bastard! I'm so jealous. I used to like you, but now I can't.
I can't. It's too good.
It's a rule of human nature. I can no longer like you.
Have something better than me, therefore I must take
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Barker
Oh.
draw or
Huh?
was he stuff with it, or what does he do with it?
I don't know what he does with it. I saw it when he was drawing his Mappa Celine, but to have a Cintiq just to do maps once in a while and not like texture painted maps or anything, you know? Like I wouldn't get a Cintiq for this.
No.
You know?
Does he draw? Does he actually draw himself?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't really know. Like, I'm drawing all the damn time, so hell yeah, I'm gonna get me a Cintiq. But I draw a lot.
Yeah, you draw tons more than I do. I still want one though.
At night. Day and night. What? It's a really big forest, golly. So this is gonna be a huge plains afterwards.
What would you do for hills?
Hmm?
What are you gonna do for hills?
This is, you can't really see hills in a map this far zoomed out.
I know what you know. The astrometrical one. You know that little hump line. But with this, what could you actually do to show a hill? I mean, yours is a little astromatical.
What?
I don't know. I'm forgetting words.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. You've got me lost. Asymmetrical? No. That's not the word you're looking for, right? Asymmetrical?
Astronomical?
Astro. I don't think that's the word either.
That doesn't matter. Draw a hill.
There you go, to hell. Isometrical.
That's it.
Alright. Yeah, that's... No, this is not an isometrical map.
Your mountains are leaning toward that.
Yeah, this is the standard way of doing mountains on like top-down maps. You know, like bog standard. Boom.
Yeah.
And those usually aren't, you know, they usually aren't done with isometry. Big ass forest over here for no reason, because whatever. It needs one. It needs one. I would like to try an isometrical map, like world map.
Mm-hmm.
That would take ages.
Yeah, like the map I just did. That would take a long time.
Yeah, but like a fully isometrical map, every shore, your heights kind of have to be on point. The mountains, like the way I would do the mountains, would be more akin to the way that I did them in the WSD20 contest map. Like, that's my favorite way of doing mountains. I love doing mountains like that, honestly. But they take so long. It's like the forest that I do, those cartoon forests. Golly, they take ages. And then your wrist afterwards. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. So your style is safe, Nelson. I don't want to nick your trees.
So, artists out there, the best way to keep your style from being stolen is to make sure it is the most hectic, time-consuming, and painful thing that can be done. No.
Probably is the secret.
Secret is to do you, son. Whatever it is, just go ahead. There's a reason why it's called creative self-expression. You got to express yourself. Even when you copy someone else's style, like if you try to copy someone else's style and aren't that conscious about exactly what you're doing, you're just being inspired by someone else's style and developing something new. You know?
Yeah, well, that's the trick, isn't it? Getting inspired by somebody's style, and then gradually it becomes your own style as you experiment and start to develop things for yourself.
Also, when you pick up more inspirations, you know, because like Jack Kirby plus Bart Sears plus Louis Royo plus Olivia de Bernardanis
Mhm.
doesn't equal any one of them, you know?
Mm.
It's all different in the end. Holy Mazola oil. That's a lot of trees to have in the place. And I have no way of having planes, so what I'm gonna do really quick is no. Okay. Right? That looks good for a a glass. No, a grass. A grass brush, not a glass brush. Brass glass. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, divide and brush preset. We won't even name it anything. You
Shift
gotta go.
dynamics or no scatter.
Not necessarily. What I'm gonna do is just like do that. I'm gonna throw scattering with no count, right? Then a little shape dynamics for some size jitter. Tad bit of roundness jitter. Flip X, flip Y. Right. It's spaced a bit much. Shrink it up to a size that makes sense. New brush preset, yeah, whatever.
You got a moon brush.
Yeah, I tend to make brushes and then never save them. Because there's prairie land. And now, at that size, it seems to be a bit much. See, that's a little bit better. Feels a little more random, right?
Yeah.
That prairie land. And we got some prairie land here. But it don't last forever, that prairie land.
That's where the lions are.
A wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo. And the prairie or your local dairy. Don't listen.
That wasn't a cue for you, Nelson, to start singing it.
I know. Yep. Oh, my brother's getting into it. It's over now. Wimbo, oh, wimbo. Whee! Oh no.
Yeah. What's up?
You idiot.
I probably should save. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
I know that song mostly from the Advantix commercial.
What?
Drove me mad.
Fire Lord Hell.
With Advantix, the fleas don't bite him. The lion feels
Oh.
alright.
That's terrible.
I know. I don't
that's
even know
terrible.
the real lyrics.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Awee, bim bum bum away.
Yeah, that.
You're gonna overlay that, turn that fill down, right? Give it a mask, because nobody wants to look at. No, don't, you silly mouse. And what we're gonna do is probably get one of these, bust that up, take the opacity down, and ooh, that's probably down too much. No, it's not down too much. I'm using the wrong. Right. Just that part of the whole thing. Right, just
Oh, shit.
dude.
Alright. Too much.
It's supposed to be in the deserty area, right? If that's the case. You filter blur. We got to go to blur. To blur. I love the Gaussian blur. The Gaussian blur is the best blur that has ever been created in all time ever. Did you not know that? It is good blur. But with the Gaussian blur, you must go to your pattern overlay and just. Does that signify the desert better? Or should I just have no? That's just not even right. Feel like you know what? Let's file new. Where's new? Where's new? New is over here. Great thing about this is we go file new inches, go I don't know 5 by like 5, and I have okay cool 5 by 5.
Yeah, that.
Yep. So I guess no. Probably 5 pixel brush. Mm. It kind of, sort of, almost a little bit looks like deserty sort of thing, right? Little dots for like sand all over the damn place. Yes, no, no, yes, maybe. Doesn't seem. Anyway, control, all, edit, find pattern. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we. No, this one. Control. Actually, I should have did was this, and then edit, define pattern. You.
Hello? Nah, I think I lost you guys.
What? I'm here. Are you here? I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Somebody just walked in, so that none could suffer through it. I had to mute it.
Ah,
So we got this. I'm like creating a pattern so I could just do one stupid thing. All right, I just drew that. So let's shrink that down to 50%, right? All right. So let's take that. Take that. Let's turn the fill down all the way to nothing. So use background. Cool. Let's merge those two. And lasso! Don't you love the lasso? Go back and get deleted. Screw that. This one could probably go there. This one, maybe switch that up there for a second. Why these are like that? Should that just be removed? Be removed. Be right there. This one down here, and this one like.
Someone coming.
Right there. See this? Actually, control transform, right click, flip horizontal might be cool. Select, sucker like down there somewhere. This sucker should just be a little bit offset from the whole feeling of this stuff. Maybe horizontal. Control, all, define, edit, pattern, yeah, whatever. Go back to the thing that I'm doing the thing for, and zoom in, change patterns to what I was working on. Let's increase freaking. Oh, that's better than that. This. Hey, I don't know. Does that look? That looks almost like water. Monkey's uncle. Anyway, I can do it. Oh wow, my mouse is just not behaving. I can do anything better than you. Or should I put waves this time?
I think the swirls look better, but maybe if they were lighter.
Yeah, I love doing the swirls, man. They're like my favorite thing ever. Actually, come on, you mouse. What soft light? Soft light on white doesn't work. So that's gotta change a bit. Hmm. Do anything you can do better.
Now you're using those little C squiggles you used before.
What squeepsy squiggles?
Your C squiggles.
Oh, the swirlies? Or the shorelines? Ugh.
The C squiggles.
Won't take forever to save. And I'm just gonna be a punk. And I'm going to select. And I'm going to modify and probably expand the selection by, I don't know, 15 pixels. I'm going to do something, maybe another 15 more. Then just edit stroke with like a 5 pixel, 4 pixel line, center, outside, yeah, outside, whatever. Boom. This, I'll do another one. I don't do that to me. Select, then we modify and not contract. I'm sorry, I picked the wrong thing. We must modify and expand to in quite possibility 45 pixels. Okay, that is not bad at all. Look at that. That is wonderful. Okay, and edit stroke that by 2 on the outside. With a very faint line. Anything you can do, I can do better. And we go back down to the shoreline here and the rest, because I don't like that in the inland sea. Not at all, not at all. Well, isn't there something I could do with noise that I'm just not remembering? Noise, add noise. Chromatic Gaussian. Just yes. So if we get to multiply and go back to filter noise, add noise. How much noise? See, that's not really doing anything. Well, it's doing stuff, just none of the stuff that I want it to. So we'll just Actually, hit that up to 25, right? This one will probably hit. Ow! Don't double click. I did not double click your mouse. Hit up to 50. That way it's a little less obtrusive, right? A little softer. Gotta be soft. You have to be so soft sometimes. You can't really just be muscling in on everything. Oh my gosh. That being so mean. Remove those layers. And then we have a shoreline. And then we hit the save button. Because stuff. We hit the save button because stuff. Tis how it works. That's another thing. Like, this would just be some desert expanse. I want to add settlements. Think 20 pixel settlements, 40 pixel kingdoms. Be nice, right? Always go in here and color overlay and probably give it a punch. That's a punch if I have ever sawn one. Outline of maybe 2 pixels, maybe. Boom. It's not bad. Why is that so dark? Is that the color overlay I chose? No. 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 Why? Oh, wait a minute. That's why. Forgot to reset my brush opacity. Alright, cool. There's gotta be a little something going on in the delta, right? Little something, little gathering of small villages. Rectangle pixels.
Yeah, it probably has 2 dragons as well, you know.
Use that and so that. Just, I mean, a lot of places congregate on shorelines, fishing villages, whatnot. Around here, there's probably like a little wizard's tower on that little island, a little village over there, maybe over there. Possibly another one by the mountains here and here and here. Right? Like, this is where people congregate. You know? Shoreline, what is this? This is the deserty texture, or this is the deserty texture. Let's put that beneath there. Probably like another. Well, we'll hold off on that for a second. Get a little thing here. Nope. Nope. Yep. Cross the delta. Just cross the delta. And if 20 is the kingdoms, do I have any square brushes? I gotta load in my square brushes again. Basic, drop, natural, round, square brushes. Just append them. 20 pixel square brush. I like to make kingdom square. So that should definitely be a kingdom. Should probably have like one kingdom on this side and one kingdom on that side. The warring kingdoms.
Yeah, why not?
And like all the way down here, somewhere, like right there, I guess. Right? That's not that defensible, like, or trade rowdy. I'm guessing maybe a kingdom like right there, like bow, just hiding in that little nook of mountains. But as a matter of fact, here, because you got the lake, freshwater lake, you know, not too far from where that connects to that other shit. Probably something, probably like a hidden sort of ruined kingdom in this like area there. You gotta go back up to round brushes and This was supposed to be a 10 pixel for the settlements, right? So we go back to 10 pixel settlements and probably have like one here, one at the crux right there. Probably some sort of mining settlement that ships its ore down the rivers to no kingdom, because there's no kingdom anywhere there.
No kingdom, old man.
I know, right? We need to put a kingdom there. It just only makes sense. Right there, just like, I'm here! Right? Let's see. Another good. Wow, this is actually quite a bit of a size for a map. Jeez.
Yep, it's quite big.
I mean, we could always crop it. There we go.
Yeah, get rid of the rest.
Actually, I could probably crop it more just to be this. Just endless wastes. There's got to be tons of stuff in the prairies, like nomadic tribes and whatever.
Definitely.
But there'd be a kingdom, a seat of. It wouldn't be a seat of power per se, right?
Yeah, the word.
I don't know. I'm thinking the prairies should be fairly untouched. You know, like this is a seat of power there, possibly. They probably work with someone at that mouth of that big ass river, where all these other rivers meet. There's got to be something here, because a lot of rivers meet there, so they would naturally get a lot of trade. You know? Some settlements probably working on ore, you know. And over here probably farm these orchards and freshwater lake. There'd probably be some sort of lands over here. Just on the island, just like, whoop, all by ourselves. Freedom! Right? There's probably one over here, another little sucker over there, one hiding in here, getting wood from over there. Nice little clearing over there. This is like, it's not a kingdom, but it's like source for concern. I don't know what that would be. Actually, that'd probably be right there. Like, I'm putting so much crap in here. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Who would have that much junk on their map?
Why not? I mean, it is a big place, so...
Entire. And then let's keep. Alright. 5 is not enough. We need 10. I'm sorry. These aren't settlements, but aren't settlements per se.
They like the keeps that keep the nomadic tribes out of the place.
Yeah.
The watchtowers.
Yeah.
Watchtowers of the West.
I gotta try to connect them in a way that is good. Let's see.
Oh, it's a big wall.
Enormous. See, if I go to print size, it's that. If I go to actual pixels, it's like huge. Map is what? Like, how wide is this map? 13, a little over 13 inches wide. Let's trim up the bottom a little bit. Oh. Whoop, whoop. I have to press Alt. Just to trim it up some more.
The nomads kept on coming straight for the wall. They just never thought about going around it.
But it's a huge wall. It's a huge wall. All right. Like, look how many settlements are around there. This is like a 1,000-mile wall.
Then the leaders would be going, "Oh shit! They walked around the wall. We should have finished it."
But if they went around the wall, their options would either be through the presumably treacherous forest to the north, or over the mountains to the south.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the wall is longer than it probably should be, because they do have this forest to sort of protect them, but in this side, but you know that skirts another kingdom. They're like, man, you know what would be great? Did I accidentally somehow merge two layers? Because I don't see my settlements anymore. Like, what the hell? How did that happen? Let me save before something bad happens. Alright, I got it. I'll tell you what happened right now. So I put a few more of these, like. Right. So this is what, 3 pixels? The width of the wall. Right. See what happened. I'll tell you what happened. We're gonna go. Oh.
The wall is being knocked down.
The best shot. Is that all you got? Best shot. That's alright. It's alright. Take your best shot. Is that all you got? That's alright. It's alright. Take your best shot. Ready enough. Ready enough. Boom. This is the ready enough.
How about that?
Yeah, that makes sense. They would pay the most attention to maintaining the wall in the center.
Yeah. So everything else sort of destroyed over here is a little something.
No,
For whatever reason,
yeah,
but-
the level of damage though suggests that that's been there for like a few hundred years though.
Yeah.
So you've got an old civilization.
Look, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Look at them.
Yeah.
It's the warring kingdoms, and then there's the wastes. I'm gonna need. You know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need this. Place for text. What are the wastelands gonna be? I don't know.
The wastelands of broken dreams.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna place the labor camps, Ash, because, like, if a town or like a city, a basic settlement is 10 pixels, right, and the kingdoms are 20 pixels squared, these towers are huge. You know, so any sort of, I guess you could imagine labor camps. You know, if you want to use the map to sort of inspire an adventure. You know, like maybe the party of 5 heroes are like light guard hired to protect the shipment of stone or whatever to one of these old labor camps to try to rebuild and reinforce this wall. But because the wall is like destroyed so heavily in a lot of these areas, that maybe the barbarians or, you know, the hordes, yeah. I'm a nut for scale sometimes. I've done maps where I know the actual square footage of a single pixel, which is, I think, could be considered kind of obsessive.
Big ass desert. Cause it's big.
Nah, maybe not that, or that, or that. Am I really looking for a way to type this thing for something I just random something? I like that one. Oh, yeah. It's kind of, nah. It doesn't, yeah, we'll do that. Big ass desert. Because we don't know what none of this is. I just know that this is a big ass desert, don't you? We don't know what that is.
Got 2 big ass deserts. The long ass desert.
Long ass prairie. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Like, for real. Why don't you guys give some names over here? I literally created this map from freaking random shapes smashed together, so give me a break.
Well, you might as well call them big ass mountains then, yeah?
Yeah, right? I'm like, hold on. Hold the phone! Let me just save this real quick. Because, like, my mouse is... I'm single-clicking with my left button, but it's double-clicking at times, and it's getting on my nerves. So it messes me up a lot. Probably taking years off my life. Let's go for one of those long, narrow maps that are horizontal. Dun, dun, dun. 13 inches would enter there. 13, well, we could do that. Crop. I'm sort of like trimming up the image right now. Crop. Alright, is it about just under 13? Almost twice as wide as it is tall. So now what? Guess I'll save that real quick. If I increase the pixel density, it's going to change some of the modifiers or stuff, which would suck. But how small can I type? Right? Really? It's the wall! That should be I'm thinking thinner. Thinner! You guys remember that movie from way back when? You know. Or
The Titan's Tail.
wow.
That's a good name. The Titan's Tail.
Well, I come up with them when I try. Jeez. Nah. Interesting. The Titan's Tail. And then we have the whistling musings of the brother. What do you think about that? The Grass Sea.
The Grass Sea.
Yeah, because it's mad grassy, because it's all like grass.
And then comes the sea, the real sea.
The Grass Sea, the real sea. The inland sea. The other sea. Dale.
Hey,
Let come and me one go.
it's time.
Alright, I've gotta go.
Alright, brother.
Alright, dude.
Ribs, man, ribs.
Nelson's been 2 hours already. Just let me know.
Oh, so we should just end this. It's been too long. So, yep. There we go. That's what the hell I did. How did it transpire? Find out next time on I just began with nothing and ended up with this. But see, now this is something I want to finish.
Yeah,
Like,
looks like
this is a setting in the making. You know. Here's not a one shot, like a 3-shot or a trilogy of games. It's called Quest of the Titan's Tail. Oh hell.
definitely with the amount of work you put into that.
Yeah, well, if I finish it, it's gonna be more work because then I gotta go back and finish it.
Of course.
Golly, what do I do with myself? Anyway, for you fine gentlemen in chat that I've probably been messing with for a little bit, thank you for watching live, the amount that you have been watching. But we have hit our 2-hour mark, so thus we shall end it. If you want to, take part in any future Mappa Mappers, Facebook, Map Makers Consortium, come join us. I run these things periodically. Always join us in chat. Maybe next time I'll revisit this. Next time I'll probably make a map from scratch. I don't know. But a little bit of community input wouldn't hurt, and we could probably make a map according to what everyone sort of likes. Till then, I am who I am, and that's all I can be,
Word.
which is me,
Be true.
which is Nelson,
All that shit.
the guy on this guy right here.
Be true to
Me.
yourself. All that useless shit.
Hi. And with that said, bye.